YouTube's Treyguard the 5th here. Welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon. Now, first things first, Cherie really needs a vacation. Anyway, last time, we've made our new Geronimo engine. Hang on. There it is. Our latest and greatest engine. We're going to make some games with it now. We've got 3 million in the kitty. We've got 32.3 thousand fans. And we're about 10 years in. At some point we're also going to need to hire some more people, because the 3 of us can't really make bigger games, medium games and above, all on our own. We're going to need some extra hands on deck. So now, let's take this new engine out for a spin. We're going to make a game on the newfangled play system. And gonna make it right. I'm thinking, and hang on, was my last game an action game? Because we don't want to do. Oh, Inventor announced their next generation console called the TES64 today. Expected in the coming months, it is the world's first gaming console. Sports 64-bit processors with graphics and audio. Inventor said this will allow never before seen 3D realism. Yeah, I actually got a Nintendo 64, I think it was last year. Second hand, off eBay. It's definitely quite an impressive little machine. Been playing Banjo-Kazooie on it. In recent years, the Super TES has lost a lot of market share to more modern consoles. Market experts said that the hardware of the TES64 is surely impressive, but expressed their surprise that it still uses ROM cartridges instead of much cheaper and much higher capacity CD-ROM format. They didn't see the Switch coming, did they? I mean, we're using cartridges now these days, just like back then, except much, much smaller. Technology's come a long way, hasn't it? Nevertheless, the TES64 seems like an impressive console, and Inventor has said that it plans to aggressively price it against Voney's Play system. Just gotta check to see what our last game was. It's been a while since I previously recorded a video. Okay, Warzone, military strategy. See, fancy action. Assassin simulation. I should probably not make an action game then, because Dungeons and Dragons 2 is a recent one. See? How about abstract? Have I done abstract simulation yet? Sounds like the sort of thing I would have done. And scrolling through. Yep, we've done that. Pomegranate Meadows, abstract simulation. Oh, we could do a sequel. Let's do a sequel. Pomegranate Meadows didn't really do that well from the looks of it. It was kind of mediocre. I think we can do better. Genre engine. Mature simulation on PC. I mean, it's still a terrible combo. But we'll squeeze something interesting out of it. Maybe if we change the genre. Abstract adventure. From Pomegranate Meadows to City of Pineapples. That could be interesting. With new and improved 2D graphics. Let's tone down the engine. This is an entirely different genre than the previous game. Let's add multiplayer and character progression. Yeah, in this game, doesn't matter if all these features actually make sense within the context of the game you're making. More features equals better game. That's just how it works in Game Dev Tycoon. Okay. Gonna need plenty of story and quests in this one. The engine isn't really all that important, so just put the bare minimum in there. Let's see. Engine. Right, storing quests. Yeah, that looks about right. Hi, this is Roland Keane from Smash. I got word that Beep Boop Games is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information on your current game project and do an interview about it? Yeah, let's do an interview. Many of our readers are curious about what decisions go into making a video game and how companies prioritise development areas. Your new game that should be an abstract adventure game. An abstract adventure game. Can you tell us whether such a game would usually receive more focus on world design or on level design? World design. Easy. It's an adventure game. It's level design. That's more for action games. In a recent interview with Beep Boop Games, we discussed the upcoming abstract adventure game and asked company founder Treyguard V how different development areas are prioritised. In the interview, Treyguard V said world design is of particular importance for such a game, and it seems that other industry professionals agree with this. Every game development project has limited resources, so it's very important to use the time most effectively. Small booze. Hopefully we're not going to be strapped for cash after this. I did just spend out for a G3 booth. Right, adventure game. Well, I said world design was important, so tone down on the level design, tone up the dialogues. Actually, dialogues are probably going to be most important. So just tone down the artificial intelligence just a smidge. Right. Jury on dialogues. Melissa's on AI. I'll handle level design. And should I market this? No, I won't market it. It's going to be at G3, and I don't really want to risk such an experimental game being too heavily marketed. I'm gonna play it cautiously with this one. Let's see. Stereo sound, day and night cycle. This is not a cheap game to make. World design imperative. Let's see, adventure game. I might just tone down on the sound just a tad, just a little tad. I should really train Melissa's tech skills a bit more. Our tech specialist is less of a tech specialist than our all-rounder. Something's not right with that, methinks. But she's good at her job, Melissa. Oh, broken our previous record by about roughly 20,000. The TS64 has been released. So yeah, we had over 74,000 people visit our booth. Right. Get rid of those last few bugs and strap up your seatbelts. We're about to launch City of Pineapples. Well, release it, I should say. It's not a live service. Whew, here we go. Release a successful game in each of the 5 main genres. Well, that was a bit of a spoiler, wasn't it? I wasn't sure if this game was going to be successful or not. Oh. Yeah, it's doing much better than the prequel. People didn't really like Pomegranate Meadows all that much, but its sequel, City of Pineapples, well, that's more their kind of thing. And now we can just watch the profits come rolling in, as they say. I remember Pete's Dragon. Watched it on video. Not the best Disney movie, but you know, not bad. Beep Boop Games recently released a sequel to the game Pomegranate Meadows. The newest game in the series, titled City of Pineapples, was met with great responses. Maybe we could turn it into a trilogy someday. Kinda wonder what such a game would be called. Right, Melissa. You're a tech expert, and you need to be techier. Get training. Let's see. Better AI. A post-release analysis of City of Pineapples is complete. Abstract invention is a great combination. Level design is not very important, and the topic audience match is great. Ooh. Let's research the disaster topic. And have Cherie, I would have Cherie research more material for engines, but kind of out of research points. Let's have a look, staff list. Not done yet, Melissa. Might be time to start looking for a new employee. We're gonna need a design specialist on our team. Super TS is going to be taken off the market. City of Pineapples is now off the market, generating over 2 million in sales. Let's see who we've got here. We've got Sean Richards. That's a very good design score. 21k a month, though. You're certainly getting what you pay for. I'm going to go with Ian here. He's the speediest of the three, and speed's going to be necessary, I think. Can train him up so that he's got a better design score and grow into his role as design specialist. Let's welcome on board. Welcome, Ian. There we go, that's the onboarding done. Hi boss, a friend of mine is greatly involved in an organisation which aims to get more women into technology. They are looking for a sponsor, and I thought that this would be a perfect opportunity for us. Would you like to help out? 60k, huh? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I've got Melissa and Cherie on the team. Why shouldn't I? Right. Don't have the research points to train up Ian. No problem. Let's just send Melissa on a vacation. Can get to making another game afterwards. We've got word that Beep Boop Games has recently sponsored a highly praised move to get more women into technology roles. Traeger Vith, CEO at Beep Boop Games, said, "We would love to see more women in the game industry." Right. Let's find a publishing deal. And, ooh, mystery. Let's see. An action game on the TES64. This looks like the safe option. I don't think I'm in a position to take any further risks, I think. I have been taking a lot of them, especially in the previous episode. Well, and it's going to cost us 200,000 just to get the license for this platform, but let's just go with this. Geronimo engine again. So this is an action game. Let's make it a hunting game. I'm thinking, imagine Duck Hunt if it was released on the Nintendo 64 instead of the NES. So, what will the player be hunting? What critter would the smallest number of people object to hunting? Well, I mean, I played Big Bug Hunting Pro a couple of times at the arcades. I think anything kind of goes there, as long as it's nothing particularly cute and cuddly. But perhaps I could think of something... Oh! I know! Let's see. What am I going to call it? I know of a certain indie game on Steam in which you indeed hunt a critter that quite a lot of people despise. It's a little game called Kill It With Fire. You might have heard of it. That's what I'm thinking. Kill It With Fire if it was released on Nintendo 64. So, let's see. I'm going to call it... Okay, so I'm going to call it Huntsman. Smash with rock. Because you're a huntsman, well, an exterminator actually, but a huntsman hunting, well, spiders. And huntsmen are indeed a species of spider. Now, of course, there is the... You know, they do say that spiders are beneficial due to them killing and eating nastier bugs. And, you know, kudos to little critters. They do that. But let's be honest here. Arachnophobia is the second most common phobia in the entire world. Second only to, what's it called, chlorophobia? The fear of clowns? So, nobody's going to object to them being killed in this game. Apologies if you love the little critters though. I find them creepy but fascinating myself. Anyway, Huntsman, smash with rock. Seems like casual games are especially popular at the moment, okay? We are bucking that trend. We're making an action game. And that's a lot of gameplay we're going to have in there. That should be right. Okay, let's see. Engine. Melissa's on the engine. It's got a very good tech score now. And story and quests. Let's put Ian on there. Show him the ropes, get him warmed up. His first big project. And I'm currently on gameplay. Yeah, that sounds good. Look at those little bubbles go. Okay, artificial intelligence all the way up, dialogues all the way down, level design somewhere in the middle. Right, Melissa's currently on AI. Right. Cherie on level design. And she can also handle the dialogues as well. I'll give Ian something to do in the next stage of development. Let's market this in the magazines. Okay, so loads of graphics. A bit of sound. Don't need much in the way of world design though for this. Let's give it the bare minimum. Okay. I'll handle the graphics. Ian is on world design. Cherie's on sound. Small booth at G3. We're under 2 million now. This has got to sell and sell well. And let's release it. Someone in your team's reached experience level 5. This unlocks a special training item called Boost. The training for it is expensive, and you can only do it once. The character has at least 500 design and technology points, but the investment is well worth it. Once trained, the boost allows you to temporarily increase the output of your staff. It can really help you to make a hit game. So who's... Oh, is it Melissa? Oh no, it's me. Yep. Right, Cherie, go on a holiday. And here's the reviews for Huntsman, Smash with Rock. Ah, good reviews. Hunting and action is a great combination. Yeah. Good solid reviews there. I think this one's going to sell well despite the current market trends. How many visitors are we getting? Oh, over 80,000. Boss Alphas could really do some renovation work, and our computer systems are also out of date. Investing a little bit in a more modern office and upgraded computers would be a great what? Do you want to renovate the office? Sure. Reinvest in the business. Dear Beat Boop Games, since G3 has become the biggest meetup of game developers every year, we have decided to use our name for the greater good. Starting today, we offer different game development challenges throughout the year where game devs from around the world can compete with each other. This will be a great way for game developers to learn something new. You're welcome to join at any time. There are no prizes, but it should be a great way to increase everyone's skills. The G3 Committee. We still haven't made it in the top 100 yet at G3. Oh! And Invento's happy with the results as well. Let's see. Training. Let's see. Maybe let's send Melissa off to do a G3 code jam. Should be good training for her. Cherie? Actually, I'll wait until Melissa's done. That way I'll know what exactly she was training. The day Vena fans have waited for a long time for has arrived, as Vena has announced their next generation console, the Dreamcast. A company spokesperson said, "The Dreamcast is a dream come true. This console is the most advanced gaming console in history. The new console sports powerful graphics hardware promising graphic quality rivaling those on high-end PCs. The Dreamcast is also the first console to ship with a modem out of the box, making it ready for online play. The console will be available early next year." Going online already? Huh. Here's the post-release analysis of Huntsman Smash with Rock. Hunting and action is a great combination, story and quests are not important, and the platform audience match is good. And some additional insights, Ian Carson's still new. Yeah. Makes sense. Let's research dialogue trees. And let's send Ian to... Well, actually, let's just have him do game design for Pirates. Yep, so it's right to send Melissa to the code jam. Has boosted her technology score impressively. And now for the innovation challenge. Gotta keep our skills sharp. Look at that research score skyrocket. Tell you what, those little challenges that G3 sets up are no joke. Great training opportunity. And Huntsman Smash with Rock is now off the market. Generated over 2.5 million in sales. Very good. Currently breaking even. I think we've got a very solid foundation here. I think by the end of next episode, we'll be ready to hit the big leagues and really start making some serious money. So anyway, I'm going to leave that for now. So thank you for watching and see you next time.